Right, I thought I'd do a little video. Encountered a few problems, and I've basically gone back to the beginning. I've rewired the servos back into the receiver, just to make sure that the servo horns are all level, which they are. And now the next step is to rewire it back into the fly barless controller, and we'll see what happens there. I basically followed well, I will follow the wiring on the screen here, and we'll see what happens. Right, I've still got it set to the receiver, and I've gone into the reverse servo menu in the TX, and I've set it accordingly, so you've got all the servos moving in the right direction, the elevator moving forward, backwards and forwards how it should, the aileron going left and right as it should. I've reset the swash type to 90 degrees. The pitch moves up and down with the throttle stick. I'm guessing that'll all be sorted out when I select a 120 degree swash through the setup menu when I connect the USB to the programming device thingy-madoobry, pardon the expression. Right, I'm about to unplug all the servo leads from to the Spectrum receiver now, so we're going to rewire it back into the fly barless controller. So let's look at this. Okay, that's the pitch, that's the elevator, that's the aileron, leaving the throttle in as per instructions. Okay, right, elevator on top first, and that goes in here. Next is the aileron. I'm just going to take the rudder one out so I can get the aileron out so I can get the pitch servo in. Your little bleeder. Not today. Yeah, there we go. Okay, just the pitch one going in. And plug the rudder back one back in as well on the bottom. At some point. So now we've got these three leads at the top here, which we're going to plug back into the receiver. You've got the top one, which has three individual plugs on the end of it. You go to the setup here, it tells you the wiring now with the conventional receiver. Right, that one's auxiliary, white one. Black one goes in the gear port there, and the red one goes in the elevator. like that. Okay. next one down is the air alarm. So that one goes in there, the air alarm port. Oh, damn cold. Excuse me. And this next one down is the rudder. Quite self-explanatory, really. So that's that. So that's all wired in and should be ready to go. Turn the transmitter off, it's been on a little while. Okay. I should just mention the motor is actually in reverse at the minute. I've not changed it in the ESC yet, so it's actually quite safe just to plug it in. It'll be fine if it does start up. Probably an irresponsible attitude to have, but it's not going anywhere fast. So. That's flashing. All a bit strange. Anyway, the throttle holds on, so collective. Right. Okay. So what we'll do is we should oh, hang on. Connect the USB. Support. I believe it's on COM 8 and connect. Right, on this particular case I'm using the FBL program and see what happens. Right, I see. Move the sticks with signals on the screen, and the screen should change with the sticks separately. See how we're on. The rudder. Elevator, that's moving right. Next, the orientation of the gyro, that's on the side there. Next. They're all digital servos, but we'll live with the analog ones for now. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay, now select 120-degree swash next. Servo reverse, hang on. Now the reverse in the TX. What happens now? Okay. The elevator is moving as it should. Okay. No, that's not right. There you go, that's what's happening with the swash. Okay. You push the arrow on to the left, it goes down accordingly, but the pitch servo is way over the top. You push it to the right, pitch servo goes down as it should, aileron goes up. Some strange interaction coming from the elevator servo as well. And let's see what's next. Servo trim. Let's reset that. It's immediately gone down and press the reset. Channel 1, channel 2, channel 1. So, am I getting this right? Is it such that what is centre for the standard receiver isn't actually necessarily centre for the fly bar harness controller? I don't understand. I don't. For the servo horns I'm referring to. Miffed. Totally miffed. On travel, collective pitch, tail setup, not really applicable yet. Anyway, if somebody can help or whatever, you know, much appreciated. Thanks a lot. Well, bizarre things have happened. All it actually needed was the reverse servo on the pitch to be done, and it seems to be working in the right direction now, which is quite bizarre. It's in such a mare. Just take a look at this. So the swash needs levelling, which I will do next. I just thought I'd do this just for the benefit of everyone else if they ever come across a problem. Right, okay, aileron to the left, like those. Pitch aileron to the right and pitch down, just moving alright. Elevator forward, elevator back. Right, brilliant stuff. So now we'll level the swash, which we'll do through the setup screen here. Just move the camera through. Right, so by pressing this will move the elevator forward. Just to show you, this is the cyclic. near as damn it. Okay, so as you can see, the slider bars are all excuse me, have all moved, and now we'll try and move the aileron up. Probably just needs the elevator moving down a little bit, which we'll do through this one. We're close, but I've come to the conclusion that actually what the RX considers as centre for the servo horns isn't necessarily that for the fly-barless controller. So I'm just wondering if I've got to reset all those again. Hopefully somebody can offer some insight anyway, but I'm in the right direction, so there's a surprise. Well, amazingly enough, it's all come together. I've levelled the swash, and it seems to be working alright, which is quite amazing. Anyway, it does what it's supposed to. Aileron to the left, pitch to the right, forward with the elevator. Just set back down. Back with the elevator. The throttle which is set at 50%, so the servo horns are all level, and that moves accordingly. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of inspiration, I suppose, anyway, but I'm dead chuffed with that. I think really I owe it to everybody to show you the settings, which I'll do now. Right, so here's a recap on what I did. I set a new model memory in the TX. I then selected 90° swash setting. What else did I do? I then plugged all these servos into the receiver. Set the servo horns for 90°. I then God, memories, eh? Terrible as you get older. And then after I set the servo horns, I unplugged it all and re-plugged it back into the fly-barless controller. And then I went into the reverse servo settings. Let's just have a look. This is the current setup. Adjust main. Right, that is the current setup I've got for the reverse servo settings. I then went into the FBL setup via the USB dongle, and this is what I've currently got. Let's just see. Okay, as you can see, the stick is in the centre there, so it gives me the right amount for the collective, which is dead centre at the minute. the next one, the initialization direction here, I've got it set for this one, which it is on my heli. And now that the digital servo set, I've got 3 Turnigy servos, some TGY 930s, and for the tail I've got a DS 520 Align servo. I'll then set the 120 degree swash. The servo reverse is for the pitch is on reverse, and for the elevator it's on reverse. Oh, go back. Servo trim. Now I do believe that this has probably got to be reset, and it's going to throw all my settings out. I just hope somebody can clarify this, because I think they've all got to be redone for the fly-barless controller. What it seems to be is what the RX considers to be centre for the servo horns. When you plug it into the fly-barless controller, it's not, it's all over the place. But as it is, as it stands now, I've centred it all up, and you know, if somebody just wants to clarify that for me, I'd be grateful. Okay, swash travel, I've just left that for now until I put the main rotor on. Collective pitch, that's the same as, so really I can't do anything more with that. So yeah, not bad at all. How that comes together I don't know, but yeah, if somebody just point out the finer points to me, that'd be great. Thank you.